Jeebus. So I have Leo and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn left to do. So I'm going to do them really quick, hopefully, before YouTube freezes. There's something that Leo needs to be aware of. Something Leo needs to remember. And something Leo needs to let go of. The bottom is the Knight of Pentacles, something that you're working towards, something that maybe caused you to move or maybe caused you to have to take a break from someone in your life. Could be a Scorpio, but I feel like it's something that maybe someone isn't really telling the whole entire truth about right now, but it's like something that they're trying to work on for themselves. What you need to be aware of is you have the Ace of Cups. You need to be aware that, oh my God. Some of you guys had to move. Some of you guys aren't talking to someone. Some of you guys had to move away from a situation to kind of get your independence back financially and maybe help someone out or just be stable. But it's like what you need to be aware of is that you do have that someone, you know, still has these feelings for you. Like there's still love here, even though maybe you're not around them right now, or, you know, you're kind of going in a different direction right now because there was some chaotic energy in the past where it was like one of you two didn't know what you wanted, but I think now you do. What you need to remember is you have the Hierophant with the Knight of Swords. So this was something you needed to learn. This was something that might happen really fast, or it did happen really fast, but this is going to change your life. Like this is going to bring about like some pretty big changes for you. And I think that you're just trying to do the right thing, or you are doing the right thing. to let go of is you have the Strength card. Some of you guys aren't very confident in your direction. Some of you guys aren't very confident in another person's direction. But I feel like there's some issues with some abandonment issues, probably as a child, that you might have with your mother. That is something that needs to be healed, especially in this retrograde. It kind of affects relationships for you, I think. And just remembering that you can walk away from those feelings and get on with your life and be a good mother, regardless of if you had one or not. But there is something you definitely need to move on from. Now we have to do, oh, I didn't even say anything. 5 of Pentacles, leaving something behind and not really telling anyone. That kind of led to heartbreak, but at the end of the day, I feel like you know what's going to make you emotionally satisfied with another person, or that's what you're figuring out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whoa. The bottom is the Knight of Wands. Where are you going? Moving fast? Going back to someone from the past, maybe? But it's like you want to go somewhere really fast, but it's being like delayed. Like it's really slow moving. You feel like it's taking forever. And it's like someone's really confused about their feelings. Someone hasn't really revealed their feelings. And it's like someone feels like they're left out. Whoa. These cards are... The bottom is the Lovers in reverse. So there was an ending here for somebody in your life. And I feel like you or another person has went through a pretty big transformation. Some of you guys are dealing with a soulmate, and some of you guys might be maybe helping your mother out financially, or something with your family. Ugh. Whoopsie. So what you need to be aware of is whatever idea you have about making money is going to be really successful. That's going to bring a lot of money in. It has something to do, but it's like a really tedious process and it's taking forever. But just so you know that this is all going to pay off, because it's going to make you a lot of money. What you need to remember is, I think the reason that you're doing all this is because someone's really stressed out in your life, whether it's your mother or someone that you're dealing with. But I feel like you know that there's something that you want to do because of a really stressful situation, or maybe that's why you're doing all of this, is because you're trying to help someone not be so stressed out. But you feel like you're gonna, like someone's just gonna leave, or someone left you. What you need to let go of is the 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. Maybe that it's taking a lot longer than you thought it would to get this off the ground. That stability isn't going to come easy. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take some pretty fast movement and communication sometimes. So maybe it's like, if you have something to say to someone, that you should, or just remember that things are gonna happen how they're supposed to happen. And I feel like it's gonna move really fast after a certain point. but I think right now you're just frustrated. So let go of feeling like that, staying in that thought process of being negative, like this is never going to happen, it's taking forever, like, and start telling yourself that. Change the way that you're talking to yourself, other people. What you're saying into the universe is what you're going to bring into your life. So if you're going to be like, I feel like money is going to come in really fast, or stability is going to, you know what I mean? Like, then maybe more positive things will come, and then it'll start moving faster for you instead of being really slow. Virgo, what is something you need to be aware of? Something you need to remember? Something you need to let go of? The bottom is the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Being discerning about you guys are holding on to something, trying to balance yourselves out, but at the same time, like, in order for you to be stable right now, maybe you want to be on your own or something along that lines, or maybe there was someone, you guys were in a relationship that had another person and now you're single. What you need to be aware of is that you have the Fool card with the Three of Swords. There's a new beginning here. But there might be involved, and you person was like going to make you really happy and be really stable, but it's like this is something you're going to have to really work on if you want. It's like something just kind of like happened really fast, and I feel like someone was lying to you about something, and now you're kind of waiting again. But I just feel like maybe there's something new that's going to come back after this heartbreak, you know, or something that's going to start like in a better way after this. What you need to remember is you have the Ten of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So there's something to do with, you know, whatever foundation that was here, something along the lines of maybe someone wasn't telling you the entire truth, or maybe this is about, you know, getting a good grounding at right now and then kind of making a decision later on. But just pay attention and listen to your intuition, because I feel like there might be some fuck shit going on. And then what you need to let go of is you have the Moon card with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So someone lying about more than one person, or maybe that's the reason why things are stalled right now, is because someone needs to figure out like what they want or how they feel. Like, is it love and money, like you need to make a decision about, or is it just like another person? How you feel towards your mother? Some shady shit's been done though, that's all I know. And I feel like you're kind of keeping yourself these thoughts in your head about like, you know, but maybe it's just time to speak your truth, you know, say what you have to say. I think that you're seeing things for how they are now, and it's kind of like something you didn't want to see, something that maybe you need to say to someone, that, or vice versa, someone needs to tell you something. But I just feel like you're figuring out what it is that you want, and it's like it might take a little bit longer for you to get to where you want to be, but at the same time you've come a long way, you know, that there is happiness here, and it might be with someone from your past, because I feel like you guys still have feelings for someone from a past situation where there was more than one person, or you're still holding on to it and it's kind of blocking your direction right now. Capricorn, what do they need to be aware of? What do they need? Jesus. Way too many cards. What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to remember? The High Priestess, something you already know about, something you have to make a decision. Maybe you feel like someone's lying to you. It could be a situation where there's been some fighting with a soulmate for you guys, someone you care a lot about, but you're just not really sure how you feel and if you have the courage to kind of fight for this anymore. What you need to be aware of is you have the Hangman in reverse. There was something that you needed to learn. Someone kind of got their karma too, by the way. What you need to be aware of is you have the Four of Swords with the King of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you guys are taking a break from someone that you've been fighting with for a while. You're kind of like trying to handle your own storms type of things, or maybe this other person that you're dealing with is doing. You guys are pretty much mirroring each other, to be honest. What you need to remember is you have the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Swords in reverse. That maybe it's the way that you think about things sometimes and how things are communicated. That really does affect a lot of things, especially, you know, what happens, because how someone is thinking and how someone is speaking right now, they're not matching up. And maybe it's okay to take a break because this person is someone that you're either married to or there was a connection or whatever the case may be. Something you need to let go of is that there was a pretty painful something that happened here, either an ending or a situation where somebody left without notice, or there was some kind of fuckery, like they lied or cheated or something that you know about, but it's just like you're still holding on to this and it's affecting the current situation. But I feel like you don't really want to fight for this anymore. You just want to be happy. You want this person to be happy. And I feel like there's something that you need to say to someone instead of running from your feelings, like how you truly feel about them, maybe. Because you know about something, but you're not taking any action on it. And I don't really... You need to find your courage and know that it'll be victorious. Like there's a new relationship here, but it's just like an idea that you have that you've never even let out of your mouth. Something to do with a marriage and these pretty intense feelings, but it's just like, where's your confidence? You know, I feel like the people that get noticed or get that, it's like they hold that confidence. They know what they want to say, you know. Yeah, something hurt. There might have been some fuckery, but you still have pretty strong feelings for someone. You know it's your soulmate, but you're not saying shit. And if you do, you guys are arguing. Or maybe you're afraid of that. You don't want to argue with them because you know you fucked up or something. I don't know. But I'm going to get off here because I'm like unbelievably frustrated with YouTube. So I wanted to make sure I got all the signs done without it freezing. I hope you guys have a good night. Ooh.